সারা দেশে সবাই হতে চায় পেমেন্ট চ্যাম্পিয়ন। প্রতি সপ্তাহে 50 জন সর্বোচ্চবার বিকাশ পেমেন্টে জিতে নিচ্ছেন টিভি, স্মার্টফোন, স্মার্ট ওয়াচ সহ আকর্ষণীয় সব প্রাইজ।
Welcome to Kansas City for the last of the round of 32 games at this 2026 FIFA World Cup. Colombia and Ghana meeting for the first time ever in their history. So who is going to snare that final spot in the round of 16?
Before we kick this thing off, make some noise for Team Ghana. Let's go!
The first kick of the last game of the round of 32 at this World Cup. Colombia in the yellow, winners of Group K against Ghana wearing the white, who emerged as one of the best third-place finishers from all the groups. Brad Friedel, how are you anticipating both of these teams are going to approach this?
Well, I think Ghana's going to approach it defensively like they have, especially in the first quarter of an hour or so. Colombia, there's no way that they're going to be defensive. They're going to try to keep possession of the ball. They're going to try to attack. They're going to try to win the ball back. They're going to try to transition. And it's going to be up to Ghana to try to stop them from doing so.
Forward by Menza from that left-back position. This is Yurinchi. Parte's ball back into a wide area. And a decent first delivery into that Colombia penalty area. That was a testing one, and so might that be. That's unfortunate.
Well, I think the Ghanaian supporters will hope they keep this high press up. That was just inches wide by Partey, but it was James Rodriguez who uncharacteristically gave away.
Munoz, who's having a brilliant World Cup. Luis Suarez. Stopped by Menza, collected again by him, and then into the net it goes for a Colombia goal from John Arias. And Kansas City erupts.
And this is the difference of what Luis Suarez brings. He's going to come off the two center backs, and here he shows a great bit of skill. And look at the cross. Gets around the defender. Good run, one to the near post, one to the far post. And unfortunately for Ghana, the substitute that came on was caught with two players. Didn't know where to go. He chose to go to the near post. And it's Arias for the simplest of finishes. Really well worked by Suarez with a little bit of fortune off the deflection of the defender.
Yurinchi. Semenyo, who's seen more of the ball now, Semenyo. Williams. Ghana are growing into this game now.
Yeah, Ghana are getting some joy from Semenyo coming off that left-hand side and coming into the number 10 role. And it's confusing the defense a little bit, and it opened up. And then with the way this tournament has gone, if you don't kill teams off, some crazy things can happen.
Daniel Munoz joining in the Colombia attack. Goalkeeper thought about coming, he then retreated and he got his hands to it. It's a super stop from Ati Ziggy in the end to...
At least only 1-0 down. Another good movement by Colombia. Brilliant cross in, bodies in the box. Great header, what a save. Really good save. You can only make this if your feet are set. He gets them set, pushes off, clears the ball out of danger.
He's vastly experienced, Lawrence Ati Ziggy's played at 3 AFCONs with Ghana, was at the World Cup in 2022 as well. Semenyo, trademark burst of pace, doesn't bring the rewards, and then Sibo is clattered into by Luis Suarez here.
This minute, Suarez is putting his body around, his weight around. Wonder if he just didn't see him.
It's only Uruguay at the last World Cup and England at this one that have kept Ghana out. Munoz, who has a battery life to envy. And Ziggy knew that that was going across without danger from the substitute Rios.
That's more of the same from Colombia. You see Munoz pushed far up the pitch to...
Sibo. Semenyo finds the gap beyond Colombia's defence and put the sort of ball in that he really required one of his teammates to be on the end of.
It's like a replica of what we saw from Ghana in the first half. It's Colombia. They're sitting off the ball. They're not getting pressure to the ball. Winning a corner.
Puerta bending it towards goal, pushed away by Ati Ziggy. It's a good job he was switched on because Ghana was still recalibrating themselves there, ready for that Colombia corner.
Yep, ball went out, heads went down from the goalkeeper. Pretty comfortable save for any keeper in the World Cup, but he put it away out of danger.
Scored his only goal on his debut, actually, for... Oh, it was Opoku who was offering it up to Luis Suarez, and now there's a problem. It's Puerta who tees it up for the second goal from Luis Diaz for Colombia. But while they celebrate, Luis Diaz has not realised yet that the flag is up and this is not going to count.
Well, just as Ghana was getting into the game, they felt comfortable on the ball. It's that man, Luis Suarez, who wreaks havoc, wins the ball back. Look at all the yellow shirts. I think he was just a step offside.
And certainly for the centre-half of Opoku, who was needlessly caught in possession by Luis Suarez. And Colombia race through again with Puerta for Diaz. And that time, Ati Ziggy was in the right position to save it. Some extra energy now to Ghana's forward line in a time where they need it. Tawu has said too much to Clement Turpin, so he's received a yellow card, having only been on the pitch for a few minutes.
I believe the ball may have already been over the line when he hit it.
Ghana want to ensure that they are not on the same end of that story. This is for Tawu. Kumi sends it up into the night sky. Picked up by Semenyo. Semenyo.
This time driving past players. In earlier moments of the match, he would come from the left-hand side inside. Didn't see that a lot.
He was caught late there, and the referee determining there will be no advantage because of that. It will be a Colombia free kick.
Yeah, at first glance, this looked a little bit nasty. I think Seydou knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, he did. That's high on the back of the leg.
Well, they do say he would have been expecting. Lerma has carried this a fair way. Diaz, who was arriving late as part of that Colombia attack, got it stuck underneath his boot. For Tawu, that's a brilliant spin by him. And then Richard Rios, recognising there was a problem for his defenders, has clattered into Tawu and is going to get booked.
Yeah, I think that's a booking that he's probably pleased to take. Would have been necessarily happy getting the booking, but he knows that he needed to stop the players' forward momentum. So happy with the foul, maybe not happy with the booking.
And the header is pushed out and held onto in the end by Ati Ziggy. I think there was a moment where Davinson Sanchez might not have been the goal scorer, but in a way he might have assisted something there. Not the supporters again. Johan Mojica.
Here is that corner. Well, it was just, yeah, there was two. Luis Suarez and Davinson Sanchez get away from their markers. Just leaning back. It's really difficult to get.
Suarez has to do what he's been doing brilliantly all night, which is clinging on to the ball in that striker role. Second Colombia goal, and that will seal it. That's a brilliant hit, unlucky. That's his trademark, isn't it?
That's why he was brought on. He has a bit of steel, he can keep possession of the ball. and he can score the second goal, and that is just to get out of. He did what was needed. The second half, he's thrown caution to the wind, made a great accounting of themselves, and they've got just under 6 minutes to try to get this into extra time.
Laid off by Suarez. Here's Rios. Lerma, Puerta. Campas, the substitute, drove it at the heels of Seydu. Quintero, that's an inviting ball.
Oh, we saw that man who's down on the ground, Rios. Just look, it's so difficult to defend against that. In between the goalkeeper and the back line.
He's done superbly there, Mensah, hasn't he?
Brilliant. That's probably the most difficult cross you have to defend in football.
Now in the 8th minute of stoppage time, long it goes, hopefully towards Prince Edu. Hear the Colombia roar. It has not been a Kansas City cruise for Colombia tonight, but they are into the round of 16. John Arias, the match winner. Ghana brave and bold, but coming up short. And it will be Colombia in Vancouver against Switzerland as they continue what could be a magical 2026. It's finished Colombia 1, Ghana 0.